Hi, everybody. It's Thursday. Welcome back to Caffeine and Confessions. I'm your host, London. Shh. Bro, I'm so unmotivated to film these anymore because I don't know, the fact that I'm leaving, I've just said this so much, holy shit. The fact that I'm leaving to do sales and then thinking about how this isn't even gonna continue is oh, should I just stop now, But we're gonna keep going because maybe I will actually continue to do it while I'm out there selling. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna talk about today. I do have some insight, some good things that I want to share, but I'm kind of just winging this one. Apparently though, I got told I was wrinkly the other day, so now I will not be in the sun this summer. I'm just kidding, but guys, do I look wrinkly? Because my two of my friends said this, not even just one, two of them. And they were like, Lennon, it's probably because you just drink energy drinks. I was like, you got me there. Speaking of green apple warheads, guys, I'm getting sick of this flavor. I never thought this day would come, but guys, sometimes in the mind of a freaking 15-year-old boy. um, Bruh. What was I talking about? Yeah, I'm getting sick of that flavor. My new favorite is the strawberry mango, I think. It literally tastes like an energy drink smoothie. So, yeah, get on that one. Anyways, back to my wrinkles. Maybe it's sun damage. Maybe it's the stress of my life. I don't really know what's going on. But I know I do have some forehead wrinkles. Be for real though. I'm 20 years old. Give me a break. Give me a break. It's probably just because I was stressed a lot throughout my childhood, which is not good to admit, but that's just life. And I was also out in the sun every single day being stressed with this look on my face all the time. So of course I'm gonna have some wrinkles. But if you don't have any wrinkles at a young age, did you even really live life? Let's be real. I'm trying to make myself feel better about them. Alright. Moving on. My new favorite movie, holy shit, my new favorite and my least favorite movie, I don't know, you'll understand once I tell you what it is. 100 Summers. Wait, is that what it's called? 100 Summers. Let me double check that really quick. No, 100 Days of Summer. Holy. I actually wanted to die that night that I watched that movie, but I want to rewatch it. The hard part about I can't really talk about this unless I want to spoil it for you guys. I always do this. Just skip through if you don't want to hear it. Anyways, the hard part about this movie is I understand both sides so well that it sucks. I was him, the guy that's overly obsessive with the relationships, but then I've also been her where it's you're not my guy, da 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 da, but I might have thought you were, but I'm not feeling the love, and then you actually find your person, and that's where I've never, wait, how do I explain this? That's the one part I'm not because I haven't found that person I want to marry yet, and I can't wait for that to happen, but yeah, speaking of, my ex wrote a song about me. Sweet, right? People handle grief differently. But he used my voicemail in the song. I was like, hello? Wait. I don't know if I should be sharing. Wait. Yes, I can talk about this. Girl, you can talk about anything you want, bruh. Well, I can't talk about some stuff that I really want to talk about, but I'm gonna have to wait to share some things that I want to share. You guys are probably so bored right now. I can't even talk. Okay, 100 Summers. Yes, please go watch. No, 100 Days of Summer. Go watch that movie. And then report back and tell me which person you think you are. The guy that's obsessed with the girl or the girl that doesn't believe in love basically until the end of the movie and then she crushes him and friend zones him. But I wish they made like a sequel, because when he meets that girl, that new girl at the end of the movie, she was like so cute. Oh my gosh, she was a baddie. But anyways, no homo. she, I wish they made a second movie on that. Okay. Oh, you guys know what's the worst? I wanted to talk about this. Keeping yourself busy to feel okay is the worst feeling in the world. And I feel like most can agree. If you have ADHD, you probably understand. If you don't, you probably still understand if you're like going through something rough and you just have to figure out what you're going to do all day, every day to distract yourself from it. I hate this feeling, guys, and I've been dealing with it for so long. And that's why I'm so excited to get on the grind with the sales thing, because I feel like that'll give me something to really put like all my mental and physical into and just grind it out and be rewarded for it, you know? Sometimes it's hard to like continue with whatever you're doing in life because you're grinding, but you don't really see the reward. You're not feeling a reward from it, even though you might have a small reward, and you're just like, but you can't see your progression and stuff. I just feel like something like this is going to be very rewarding in the end, and I'm just really excited to get out there. If you can't tell, I have talked about it like 10 times, so if you can't tell, you I don't know, might be autistic. Okay. But yeah, I think also staying busy is really good. It just gets to extent because like you can get burnout. I talk about burnout a lot too because I've dealt with that in multiple areas of my life. I'm feeling it right now. Like I still have not done my homework. It's Thursday. My stuff is mostly due tomorrow. In all my classes, I haven't done anything, and it's almost like I get so overwhelmed that I can't do any of it. Like my brain's like, okay, London, you have to go to the gym this morning. Then when you get home, you're gonna go film your episode, and then you're gonna finish filming your pitch. Then you're gonna do all your homework. Then you're gonna have time, make time for eating and doing this, and you also want to hang out with your friends. It's just like, it's so hard to balance everything that I almost just like my brain shuts off. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit in my bed and sit on TikTok instead, which is so bad. I need to get rid of it. But it's not gonna happen because I'm addicted. So, but yeah, and then also for anyone that needs to hear this right now, if you are going through something rough and you have to do all this to get over it and feel and like try and make yourself distracted to feel okay, you're gonna be okay. And whatever you're freaking dealing with is not gonna be that serious, honestly. And like the whole, like if you just step out, take a look at yourself from a different person's perspective, or just like in all from like literally just look at yourself from the sky. Like the world is so big. Your problems that are going on right now are not super, I mean, they could be serious. It's just like nothing is ever that serious, so you can make it as serious as you want, but if you tell yourself something is not serious, it's not going to be serious, and you're going to get through whatever it is. And I say this because when I thought I was legit like going to quit on life and like was just done with everything and everyone, and I just did not care, I was just at the point where nothing mattered anymore. I still felt like I had something in me that pushed through a little bit and was just like, there's got to be a way to be better, right? Like there's got to be a way to get back to being happy. And now I'm able to still be here basically because I found that small thing that just like kept me going. And like I say, a lot of the time it might just be something small in your day that makes you happy. Like for me, it was music, or like my gym session sometimes, but even then, like sometimes my gym sessions would not, like I could not force myself to get up and go. So honestly, just music. That's why I got the tattoo, y'all. But yeah, just keep pushing. Holy. Keep pushing through whatever it is, even if there isn't an end goal. And find joy in the small things throughout your journey, because sometimes there won't be an end goal and there won't be anything amazing that you get for whatever you're working through, but it's always like the small things that you'll look back on and be like, oh my gosh, that whenever I went out with my friends to dinner and did that was so fun, even though I was going through all this stuff for the last 2 weeks, but at least you'll have that memory. So like really honestly, just cherish and savor all the small ones, even if you're not feeling the best. You can still find joy in small things. Anyways, okay, you're gonna be okay. Um, Another piece of advice that I could give everyone is just to lower your ego, because it's really not that serious, like I said, and get over your fears. Because I always say this is your only life, and this is it. Like, you have one life, and this is it. If you are letting your ego take over whatever you're doing throughout your day or whatever you plan to do with your life, literally, like, throw it in the trash. Please do not do this to yourself. It's miserable. You're hurting yourself. No one cares what you're doing. Everyone only cares about themselves, right? There are people pleasers out in the world, right? But, like, almost every single person is worried about their own life and their own self, because it's their life, and as should you. You should be only thinking about what you're doing, and just set aside the ego, everybody, because, oh my god. I saw a TikTok the other day. This is why this came up. I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was like this guy saying, "Why is Snapchat a shallant off?" I asked this girl what she does for work, and she snapped me side of her face and said, "Why?" And he was like, "I don't care what you do for work. I'm just trying to make conversation." I've never seen anything more fucking real, guys. Why are we like this? No, like, no one cares. No one, like, well, like, we care, but we don't. Like, just trying to make conversation with normal human beings, like, and we're asking why? Like, what? Oh my god. So, like, I don't know, bruh. Where was I going with this? Give me a second. I guess I'm trying to say no one's better than anyone else. Like, you could be blessed with, like, looks, whatever, da-da-da. You could be blessed with being super smart. You could be blessed with being super athletic. But that doesn't make you better than anyone else. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But just get over yourself. Okay. Let's move on. I guess going back to, like, this is your one life, right? Like, I always like to talk about. If you are scared, or, like, you have that fear or your ego that's taking over from preventing you to go for the job that you want to do, go for whatever it is you may be, like, when I told people, okay, back to the sales thing, I'm sorry. When I told my friends I was gonna, like, do this door-to-door sales, most of, like, the response I got was just like, "Oh, dude, I could never do that." And I was just like, yes, you can. You can do whatever. I literally would just straight up say, like, even some random, like, people, I like, talk to people at the gym, or I just talk to people wherever I'm going. They're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Like, "Oh, I'm in school right now, but I'm about to go leave for sales." They're like, "Oh, like, I could never do that." Or, that takes a lot of effort. Like, something, they always have some things to say, and it's never really good about it. Which I understand. I do get it. But when they say that they could never do that, it's not true. You could do whatever. Like, if you set your mind to it and you believed that you could do something like this, you can do it. And also, like, with whatever job you're trying to get, honestly, I totally 100%, sorry, I'm having a yap off, 100% believe in manifestation. If you are constantly telling yourself you can be or do something, or this is going to happen to you, it's going to happen to you in the future. You just have to truly believe it. Because if you're not giving it your 100% and you're not fully believing in yourself 100%, it's not going to happen. But if you do, and you continue every day to believe that you are this person, or you're going to become this person, you will become that person. So same thing with sales. Like, some of my friends are like, "Oh, I could just, like, never talk to people that easily, like that, like, or, like, have them buy, like, force them to buy something, da 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 da." And it's just like, if you really believe in what you're selling, or really believe in what you're doing is what you want to do, and you believe in yourself, it comes easy. Like, it doesn't matter. Same thing, like, I had to sell packages off commission at my last job. I have to sell, holy, my nose is itchy. I have to sell, this new job that I just have. I have to sell, what do I need to sell? Oh, like, basically packages for, like, the different, like, I'm working at, like, a tanning bed place now, for, like, the different beds and stuff. Where was I going with this? I don't know. Oh, it's just, like, lots of, like, oh, also, let me talk. Friends will be like, I just could not like talk to people like that. I'm like, yes, you could. You can have conversation with people. There's something in your head that's stopping you from making you nervous on talking to randos that you meet on the street. Like, you really have to do some deep diving and think about what is preventing me from talking to someone like this is my sister, or this is someone that I know like closely, or like people are just like, I'm shy, like I have a hard time talking to like people I don't know. Why are you shy? Like where's that coming from? You really have to like, if you want it enough, if you want to be that extroverted talker, like person that can talk to anyone, does not care, has a hard time getting their feelings hurt, rather than the insecure, can't talk to new people, is scared whatever they said is going to get back to someone that they don't want it to get back to, or whatever, like go down like the rabbit hole of whatever, right? Like, honestly, just change the way you're thinking. That's the best advice I can give you. It's something in your brain that's stopping you from being the person you want to be. And once you figure out what that is, new doors will open and your life will be better for the better. But if you're stuck in the mindset where you're like, I'm fine being like this, I don't need a bunch of friends, I can just have my close people throughout my life, like I can stay at this job, I don't really care, I'm not trying to do anything more with my life. Good, that's also great. Like, that's for you. That's what you want to do. But personally, I cannot stay on one thing for the rest of my life. I will be constantly moving. I told you guys I'm doing journalism broadcasting. Now I'm thinking about going to flight school when I get back from sales. I never know what I'm going to end up doing. That's just who I am, right? But okay, enough about me. Ooh, I'm tired. Okay, I coined to think this is the last thing. No, this isn't the last thing. I fully believe that there is something out there, whether it be a god, whatever. I've talked about that a little bit. I don't really know what it is, but whoever's pulling our strings or whatever, they're gonna humble you before, like, you're gonna be humbled before you're elevated in life. So whatever you're going through right now, like, you could be humbled for a long time. I don't even know, like, it could be years. Just know that better things are to come. If you believe that there are no better things to come, then you're probably, whoever's pulling our strings, right, wants better change for, like, a better life for you, and they're not gonna let you stay in whatever spot you're in. Sorry, my computer just fucking died. Thank you for that. But yeah, they're not gonna just let you live the rest of your life miserable unless you fully believe that's how you are going to be the rest of your life. Again, back to the manifestation. I don't know if this makes sense to anyone, but it makes sense in my head. So back to the manifestation. If you truly believe you're going to sit in this sadness for the rest of your life, every day you believe this, you probably will. But if there's something small that's keeping you going, or you find something that motivates you for something in the future, you'll probably end up getting it if you fully believe in yourself. So yeah. Fuck, I don't remember the last thing that I was going to talk about. Let me pause this really quick. Okay, this last one was actually pretty important, so I'm glad I remembered what it was. Just to never settle for less. And I see so many people doing this all the time. And honestly, I myself do this a lot. Even, like, knowing that I am settling for less, I still do it to myself. For whatever fucking reason, I don't really know. And I need to fix my way of thinking. I know I need to work on it. But sometimes it's so hard. And even just knowing that you're not doing, or like trying your hardest. I don't really know how to talk about this one. But just knowing you're not, and then you just still do it because you're like, eh. But like, if it comes to relationship wise, there are just so many girls out there that are with these terrible men, and vice versa, just like these really good guys that are with these hoe girls. It's just like, you need to take a look in the mirror, look inward, be like, am I respecting myself, basically? is me being connected with this person, even if it's a friend, anyone, literally it could be your family. Me being this close with this person, does it show that I have self-respect? And if you say no, then you need to literally drop whatever that is going on with that. But if you're on the half and half, just hold on. Just distance yourself from whatever it is, because it's not worth your time. If you know this, that you're this amazing person, why go for something that's less than you? There's no reason. It's not gonna fulfill you. It's not gonna make you feel any better. What's the point? There is no point. So I'm gonna sound like freaking cocky and have like a big ego right now, but like, which I slightly kind of do. But like I was talking about in another episode, it's gonna be hard for me to find a guy that actually is on my level. This sounds so bad. Like, guys watching this are gonna be like, fuck, I'm never gonna get with this girl. Like, she's too into herself. No, but I'm being serious. Everyone should think like this. If I just genuinely think it's going to be rough, because I have done so much with my life that I'm like, I want to find someone that's also done this much with their life at my age, but it's kind of impossible because I've done a lot in a small amount of time. So I probably won't find someone for the next, like, however many years, because guys also don't mature as fast as girls. So that's another issue. But like I was saying, don't set your standards lower because you feel like even if you feel like you're better than this person, you have so much more to offer, and you're still setting your standards below where you were at, there's no point. Just don't do it. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't know. But like, going back to me, per usual, like, I've just done so much. Like, I've been determined in so many areas of my life. I've pushed through the hardest things. I've literally found ways to be, like, okay being alone, being okay with someone, figuring out relationships. I've had so much experience in fucking relationships. It's ridiculous. I don't even know if, like, someone's gonna be at my level at this age. No one's dated someone for freaking 4.5 years. Like, and if I do find someone that has all the same qualities as me and does that, like, has done that, like, that's gonna be insane. That's like a 1 in a million right now. But I'm in no rush, right? Like, it doesn't matter. But, like, and has all the same interests. Like, I feel like the most important things when it comes to relationships is, like, interests and compatibility. If you don't have the same interests and you're not compatible, there's, like, no way you're gonna make the relationship work, because I tried to make it work with someone that I was not super compatible with, and sure, it lasted, but it was, like, one of the hardest, like, that was, like, a really hard relationship. Like, it was always, like, I always thought that relationships were gonna be hard, but it shouldn't have been as hard as it was, right? It got to a point where it's just like, okay, like, we are not compatible, and that's the issue. Where no one's really doing anything wrong here. It's just, this is not my person, and I wish we just realized it earlier, because it would have saved both of us a lot of heartbreak and, like, sadness and stuff, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, just making sure that they have your same, whatever it is, like, compatibility, like, a sense of humor, like, do the same hobbies as you. It's gonna be, like, impossible to find someone that does all the same hobbies as me, but, like, honestly, if they just have my sense of humor, I'm done. I'm done for. Like, you can marry me. That's so bad. No, they actually, like, they have to have a lot of other things too, guys. I'm not just down bad for the sense of humor. Well, I kind of am. I need to shut up. Before I get clocked on here. Someone's gonna, like, clip these things, and I'm gonna be, like, done for. It's okay. I haven't done anything so terrible yet. I'm just rambling on and on about this one. Just basically, in the end, don't settle for less. If you know you're this great person, like me, I go to the gym, I do all these things, like, every day I'm determined in a different part of my life. If I'm not finding someone that's the same way as me, I'm not gonna take it. I'm just not. And that's how you guys should be thinking too. Say you're like, okay, I'm trying to think of an example. One last example before we end this episode. Say you are really like dedicated to your school, you're like in nursing school or something. Okay, let's just do nursing school as an example. And you're on the grind every day, and then whoever you're like talking to or you're dating is like, dude, like take a break for your homework, like let's hang out, let's go do this, da 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 da. It's like you're not going to be on the same wavelength as that person because they probably are not dedicated to something like you are, like your nursing school is. So like they're not on the same path as you. They are just trying to have fun while you are trying to have your goals. So it's really important to find someone that's like on the same similar path as you, I feel like. But yeah, this is just me yapping. Sometimes those relationships work where one's just like all fun, the other one's serious. But personally, that's not for me. So, all right, guys, I'll see you on Monday. Sorry, I've had like 2 energy drinks a day. My insides are like not okay. I don't think. Like, I woke up so bloated this morning. I was like, what is going on? I need to stop. I need to stop with them. I'm gonna drink some like greens or something and shit it out. Hopefully, I haven't been able to shit today, so that's probably why, actually. I think we're done. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next Monday. Bye.